Hello guys, another Saturday video from my car about general web development career and productivity and some business and something not exactly related to Laravel specifically. Topic of today is criticism. As you know, I'm pretty public online on Twitter and here on YouTube, and I get quite a lot of criticism as well as praise for my work. And this is what happens when you are public, when you're putting yourself out there. But it's not necessarily about just shooting videos or tweets or something. Criticism could happen from your own internal company, internal team. So a lot of us developers, as introverts by the way mostly, are afraid of criticism, and that's why we're careful to put something out there as well at all. So for example, we don't publish blog posts or YouTube videos or anything because we're afraid of criticism. Like, what would people think of me if I make a mistake somewhere? And internally within the company, we take smaller risks or don't take risks with some decisions at all because we are afraid that senior colleagues would laugh at us. And that's one side of my thought, that you need to be more brave and don't pay attention that much what would people say. But if you do pay attention and if you do get criticism, there's one thing I've noticed what we can do better in accepting the criticism. How do we react to that? Of course, it depends on who give you the criticism. And if it's some random people online, the question that you should ask, does that person want you to succeed or fail? What do I mean by that? Over the years that I'm online, I'm noticing a pattern in some people. Some people just deliberately post only negative comments or mostly negative comments. Not only on my tweets or posts or YouTube videos, but everyone's. It's just their way of communication. They imagine themselves as like professional critics or something, and some of their criticism is totally valid, but the way they phrase that is actually not a criticism, but blaming me or others for making a mistake somewhere. And those are the people that you should listen the least to. So you may or may not accept their information in their criticism, in their reply, in their comment, but you shouldn't pay attention and you shouldn't take that to heart. The worst thing that you can do is think of yourself as failure because you failed somewhere in your content and they pointed out that error. This is exactly their goal, for you to fail or for you to think about yourself as a failure. Usually such people are pretty miserable inside, and that's their way of expressing themselves to feel more confident about themselves, that they are not the only failure. Because usually those people do not put content themselves, they just criticize. So next time you put something online and you get some negative criticism or feedback, and I hope you do get brave to put yourself online, think about one question. Does that person want you to succeed or to fail? Usually genuine feedback comes in a form, even in phrasing, like good job, but you can improve on this, or something in a similar form. You just kind of feel it in the air whether that person wants you to succeed. And if they do, you should listen to them, engage in conversation, and maybe they would even help you to fix your error or something. But if you feel the toxic desire from that person for you to fail, then just ignore them. Of course, read what they suggest to improve, and that may be important, but don't engage in conversations, don't argue with them, it's just pointless. This video is partly kind of as a note to myself because I get a lot of criticism online, as I told you in the beginning, so it's kind of a reminder to myself to be more zen, so to speak, about people who want me to fail actively or passively. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.